Ladies and gentlemen, let's just keep this show going. I feel very confident about this next woman. She's very funny, and she knows a lot of things. She's very smart. Please welcome to the stage, Lindsey Adydan!
I have put together 3 mind-blowing facts that I really want to share with you guys today, okay? Buckle up, because they're crazy. You're not even going to believe them, okay? Ready? Number 1, A always comes first alphabetically. 2, Alaska is accessible by car. And number 3, Abraham Lincoln was the 16th president of the United States. I know, it's wild. So it's come to my attention recently that like a lot of things go in alphabetical order. Like really important things, like cell phone contacts, CDs at music stores, names on comedy show flyers. That's a big one, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because I would put money on the fact that every one of you at some point in time have looked at a flyer for whatever, you read the first name, you're like, I don't know any of these fucking people, and you move on with your life. That's it, you just go on. Then you go to the thing, and you see that person, you're like, oh my God, I know her, I saw her name on the flyer. Yeah, you did, it's me, I'm Lindsey Adydan. Thank you for coming to our show.
Yeah!
Really hard to get to number 1. I had to work so hard to be an A. I wasn't born with an A last name, guys, okay? I used to be a K. You know where K is? It's not even top 10. It's not even top 10. K is trash. It's 11, all right? I did the math. It's 11. I had to get married to be an A. That's hard. That's a lot of work. That's hard. You know. Some of you know. So just keep that in the back of your mind, ladies, you know, if you're like on the prowl, single, ready to mingle, you know, if you're going on dates, don't go looking for like love or money or any of that other bullshit. Go for the guy with the better last name alphabetically, because that's what's going to get you ahead in life really quick. C to A like that. Like that. But luckily, I got 2 out of 3. And Meatloaf says 2 out of 3 ain't bad, you know? So, like, we're still working on the money part, but, like, I got the A last name, and I do love my husband on most days.
Yeah! Yeah!
But over the course of the last 15 years we've been together, he's seen me, like, do and say like some dumb things. Not because I'm dumb, he's just like book smarter or something. I don't know. So like the other day, whatever. We're driving down the road and there's a car next to us with Alaska license plates. So Brian is like, oh shit, they drove so far to get here. And I was like, no, they did not drive here. And he's like, what do you mean? How do you know they didn't drive here? And I was like, I will tell you how I know they did not drive here, Brian. Because Alaska is an island, and it's right off the coast of Hawaii. Have you ever seen a map at Hobby Lobby? Come on. Now, needless to say, I lost that argument. I'll spare you the rest of the story because it's basically just a geography lesson on the border of Canada. Also, don't trust Hobby Lobby. But speaking of the border of Canada, if you guys have never been there, I just want to let you know it's delightful. It's an absolute delight. Take the family. I love it. Just go. It's great. It's a great time. And we went there. The first time we went there, it was back before passports were like important, like before you like needed passports to go to Canada. So we go, because we didn't have our passports. Just bring your state-issued ID. So we go up there, and it, just for comparison, is much nicer than like the border of Mexico. Just like a little bit nicer. You go up there, you drive up, we went to the famous Rainbow Bridge. The sun is shining, the falls are misting, there's like a rainbow shooting over the bridge. And there's this nicely paved walkway. You go up, there's a nice Canadian man waving, he checks your ID, he's like, have a wonderful time, eh? That's what Canadians sound like. And you walk in and there's like free maple syrup and free poutine and free healthcare, and we're like, holy shit! We made it to paradise, this is amazing! And then it was time to go home. So we turn around. And the border, to get back into America, it kind of makes like the Mexican border look like a fiesta. Like, it's really not as nice. America does not try. They're like, we're here, we're America, like, love it or leave it, whatever. Whatever. So you walk up to the gate and it's like very dark. It's like a family with crying children, they're covered in vomit. There's like no nice walkway. It's like a dark, dimly lit alleyway. It smells of like sweat and regret and tuna salad. There's no free shit. Not even like the freedoms are free. Nothing is free. Okay? You go to the end, and there's two guys. And they're like, oh, we're gonna divide and conquer. And we're like, yeah, not today, buddy. We're smarter than the average American, okay? We got this. So we go down to the end. Brian's talking to this guy. I'm over here talking to this guy. Brian's guy is asking totally normal questions. How long were you in Canada? Are you bringing anything back with you? Why don't you have your passports? My guy wants to know, who's the first president of the United States? Everything you need to know right there. So I'm like, all right, it's gotta be one of two guys. I'm certain it's like one of the two in my head, so very confidently I look the guy dead in the eye and I'm like, Abraham Lincoln? And Ryan, who's over here, goes, what did you just say? I was like, oh shit, that's wrong. And I was like, John F. Kennedy? And it was at that moment that they realized we were most certainly American. So they let us go, but that brings me to my bonus fact. It's not that hard to get blacklisted from Canada, you guys. I'm